there's so much still up in the air this morning regarding the election. We still don't know who won the presidential race, and Wisconsin may have to recount its ballots. We're joined again this morning by political correspondent Joe St. George. Good morning, Joe. Now, we're talking about Wisconsin may have to recount those ballots. Is this going to have any impact on these results, and how's that going to work?
Well, first off, I should say that regardless if you're a Democrat or Republican, in a close election, you do whatever you can to try to change the outcome if you're trailing. And that's what is happening in Wisconsin, the calls for a recount. This would happen if it was a city council race or a race for the President of the United States. But people at home should know that when it comes to recounts in this country, very rarely is a recount flipped. And more importantly, the lead that Joe Biden has in Wisconsin, 20,000 votes, is significant. During the Florida recount in 2000, only about 1,200 votes changed. So is there a chance that a recount could change something? Yes, but it is highly unlikely with the current lead that Joe Biden has in Wisconsin.
Okay, so you are saying a recount is typical, especially when it's this close, but the difference is that 1% margin. So you're saying the 1% versus 20,000 votes, it can vary so much across states.
Yeah, and Wisconsin has certain rules, but candidates and campaigns, and they hire a bunch of lawyers who get paid to do this stuff. And that's why we're seeing lawsuits in various states like Pennsylvania, recount calls in places like Wisconsin. And that's what the lawyers of campaign staffs get paid to do. But we should be very clear here. President Trump would like the counting to stop in a place like Pennsylvania where he's ahead this morning, but he wants it to keep going in a place like Arizona where he's behind. So it's an important distinction I think everyone waking up in Green Bay should realize.
Okay. And now, so with these states that some of them are still tallying those votes, how long are we going to have to wait until we actually know who the president will be?
I think we're going to get a really crucial update out of Nevada in just a few hours. 9 a.m. Pacific time is when Nevada is going to have a big press conference reveal. We're going to get a really good insight about the state of Nevada and those 6 electoral college votes. And if Biden holds on to Arizona and holds on to Nevada, then he's going to get 270 and he'll be president-elect.
All right. Well, thank you again so much for joining us this morning, Joe. Those are definitely some things we're all going to have to stay tuned for.